Hi guys, I'm Shmi and hello to you from a bitterly cold Brands Hatch circuit here in the UK. It is absolutely freezing today, but the sun is out, the sky is clear, and what I'm in store for is going to be quite a treat, because today I'm joining MSV Experience Days to have a go driving one of these, a Formula 4 car, here at the race circuit. First up, I'm going to be going out in the BMW M4s that you can see lined up in the pit lane down below me. Then it will be Formula 4 time. But after my experience earlier this year in a Formula E car, I have not been able to wait for the next time I jump behind the wheel of a single-seater open race car for the true motorsport experience. Today is going to be that day. I am very, very excited to see how this is going to go. I think it's going to be quite a good one. Now, this is kind of a versus, but not entirely, because there wouldn't be that much point. Around a racetrack, the aerodynamic grip of a race car is always going to beat the M4. But what's it like as an experience driving a sort of performance sports coupe and then a race car? But both options are available here. I'm going to be going down. We'll be starting with the M4. Let's see what today has in store. This is my car then for the morning, not necessarily a normal M4, twin turbocharged inline 6, but in here initially looks completely normal. Back there, carbon fibre and a roll cage. So this car is very much set up for what we'll be doing with it today. And over there, Darren, my instructor, who's going to be taking me out.
How are we?
Good, good. So we will head on out and go for some quick laps. Cool. Back from the M4, which is quite a big change from my previous track driving session, which was in the front wheel drive TT Cup car. So getting a little balance here, playing around obviously with the balance of rear wheel drive. Baby step towards jumping into the Formula 4 car that we're going to be doing next. So I've learnt the track, about 5 or 6 corners, the Brands Hatch Indy circuit, and yeah, so far so good. Other cars have already headed out, but this is the one I am going to be driving. The Formula 4 car, 2-litre Duratec engine powered by Cosworth. Top speed 165 miles an hour, 185 brake horsepower, which may not be a huge number, but when you look at quite how small and light and nimble this thing is, it is really going to be rather quick. This is a proper race car, aero at the rear, everything going on. You can see all the way through to sort of suspension, gearbox, exhaust back there, got cameras everywhere. I will be in there. This car obviously set up for these experience days, and that will be my steering wheel. Awesome carbon shifters on the back. The display will light up and obviously show me what gear I'm in and all of that. So this should be a fairly exciting experience, something fairly bonkers. I should jump in and get ready to go out. Check this out.
So you've got N for neutral, that's your gear indicator, your revs are in the reg. You don't have to worry about that, you'll hear by the engine and you've got the shift lights here as well. We're going to start the car up, switch the car on, flick that little toggle switch down, press the start button for me.
Start button down here.
That's the one.
Well then, here we go. Violent first shift. It feels so good to be in the centre of a car, to be sitting with this view looking out over the front wheels. But I'll take it very easy. I've got cold tyres on right now. I'm gonna head on out, roll round the course. So I'm driving right now with the M4s behind me, so I gotta let them go. This feels like a sense of occasion and a half, or what?
red line by mistake there. If you could see the smile on my face, it's ridiculous. And I'm taking it very, very steady right now. Very steady indeed. Sticking around the inside to let the faster cars through. Keep the power back through. You get up to the red line really, really quick. Braking power is pretty phenomenal. The crazy thing about this is a ridiculously cool experience, but all it does is make you want to spend more and more time doing it. Just to learn, because I'm sure the cornering limits of this car are vastly beyond what I'll do with them in this little session. Just using the gears 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Having fun, getting a little feel of it. The forces you feel on your head by being open to the air. Absolutely bonkers. The M4s have so much more power on the straight line. I can only dream of that. But I'm sure I could use the aero in here if I was a little bit more familiar with it to truly stick with them on the corners. Woo! Let it unwind round. This is ridiculously cool. I'm starting to get a little bit more familiar and build up my speed. My concentration levels have gone through the roof. Just trying to make sure. Just a little taster, but what an awesome taster. This thing is incredible. That's such a cool experience. The car may not be rapid in a straight line if you're used to driving the supercars, but feeling the grip, feeling the forces, feeling the aero on your neck as you're driving, just that experience is so ridiculously cool. Oh my word, what an awesome drive, what an awesome drive. And I might have stopped the car a little bit earlier than I meant to do that, but we're all good. We're back in the pits now, so we'll line up and jump out and have a little think about this, because that's been quite a lot of fun. Unclip and jump out. Start the game of delicately dancing around seatbelts and everything else. Oh goodness me! So cool. So cool, sitting in like the central seating position, just feeling the car around you. It's race cars, they're just amazing. I just want to do way more laps so that I can get to experience this a bit more. I think the only problem right now is having all the gear turning up with my full kit, which is lovely, my Sparko stuff, gloves, helmet, my race suit, and just needing to learn how to push it a little bit harder.
A very fun day comes to an end then. It's actually got a little bit windier, but this view from up here is really cool because you can see, well, if we start, the circuit goes that way around the end, all the way up to the hill up there, that's Druids, down again, wheels along here, back up around the final end, down the start straight, which is quite cool. But that last corner up there is deceptive, as you can imagine. Now, I've driven the full Grand Prix circuit here before, never the Indy circuit, so it's a really short track, which I guess helps with the experiences because you can learn it a little bit quicker. But yeah, what did I start with? The versus, the M4 versus the Formula 4. No question that the M4 is substantially more powerful. It's got about 2.5 times the horsepower, so it's always going to pull away down the straights, but the Formula 4 car has that grip around the corners, as well as the experience and drama. It is so crazy when you jump into that kind of format of car, a single-seat race car, and this experience is actually really cool. You can just turn up and drive the M4, and then drive a Formula 4 car around this track, around Brands Hatch. So I have had an awful lot of fun. The problem is, I just want to do so much more of it, and this is just a taster. It just whets your appetite and lets you see a little bit about what it's about until you probably get a little bit overconfident and push it a little bit too hard and do something stupid. But that's what whole testing and I guess running race teams and all of that's about. You learn and get to go a little bit further and make your way up through the levels in racing. So I've also been here actually on the same day as Archie Hamilton Racing. He was telling me that around this first corner he was basically holding it flat, and I'm just sort of looking at it thinking, I don't even know how you do that. But he's a professional racing driver, and I'm just having fun, wishing I was a professional racing driver. Maybe one day. But for now, I'll just film some videos and share the experiences with you like today. So big thanks to MSV for having me down. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, check it all out, and I'll catch up with you again with plenty more videos very soon. Cheers.